Hi everyone, I'm done with CMAT and I appeared in slot 2 of the examination. It was a typical CMAT paper. I would say that it was slightly on the easier side as compared to last year. Now, if I talk about section wise, quant was easy to moderate. Okay, there were a couple of conceptual questions based on geometry, based on algebra. Apart from it, rest of the things were very easy. DI was very easy. It was just a table and a pie chart. So you had to use ratios to find the values. Some students might have taken time to calculate that, but must have got the answers correct. And there were a couple of questions on geometry, like they were asking about medians in a triangle and intersection of chords in a circle. So if one had prepared geometry well, would have done it. So basically in quant, if your concepts were good, right, you could have done 20 on 20 quite easily. Coming to the reasoning part, it was again very easy, and barring a few questions which could have confusing answers, I found the section to be quite easy and easily doable. ठीक है, ऐसे कोई आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स चीज़ नहीं थी. एक दो क्वेश्चंस थोड़ा बहुत जैसे कोडिंग डिकोडिंग एंड मे बी क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग could have subjective answers. Apart from that, rest of the section was easy. English was of slightly different pattern as compared to last year. The previous papers, it was more like snap thing, in which prior to this year, it was only RCs, fill in the blanks, parajumbles, etc. But this time there were questions on like passive voice conversion. Okay, then there was also question on basically some grammar rules. Okay, so there were statements given. Okay, and like hardly का use कैसे होता है. There were question on verbs and nouns. So it included grammar, testing your grammar rules. So which I found that it was slightly different, not difficult though. So if someone has studied grammar well, could have been able to attempt all the questions. I found the parajumble doubtful, both the parajumbles, the four phrase one as well as the sentence one. I found it a bit doubtful, although I attempted the questions. Okay, and then English also overall easy. Now coming to the GK part, GK was entirely static except a couple of questions which could be like Vice President of India and Birmingham Games which were held in 2022. The rest of the paper was all static GK, and there were a lot of questions on history. So if you have watched my static GK videos, I told you that you need to read about the viceroys. और दो ऐसे set आए थे, match the following, that were based on viceroys. Right, the viceroys of India. Apart from that, we discussed one of the questions, youngest prime minister. Exactly same question came in the examination also. And apart from that, there were a lot of questions on history, ancient history also, like Indus Valley civilization. There were questions on Jainism. Okay, and overall history was moderate. It was not very difficult. It was not a random one. If someone has been a UPSC aspirant or would have easily done well on the history part, because it was mostly based on history, your history and some sort of science as well. Okay, a bit of science was also needed. Then innovation and entrepreneurship was majorly conceptual. They asked concepts, and one thing which I noticed this time in the paper was there were a lot of questions which had multiple options, like A, B, C, D, E, and you had to choose that A, B, C are correct, B, C, D are correct, A, C, E are correct. So that was the difference. So innovation entrepreneurship, there might be a slight dip in the scores as compared to the last year. Now if I talk about the prediction as compared to last year, I found the paper to be a bit easier because quant was on the easy side. Okay, and then quant and reasoning was easy. Then innovation, static, although the GK was mostly static, but it was doable. इस बार random GK बहुत कम थी, right? It is something that people usually study history, okay, geography, science, etc. So that was tested. Innovation entrepreneurship, bit conceptual, which happens every year. थोड़ा बहुत conceptual होता है, थोड़ा बहुत knowledge based होता है. Okay, and all in all, the paper was decent. There might be few questions which might be challenged. Okay, and even in quant there was one question which was incorrect. Okay, but they will accept because you will choose the most appropriate answer in that case. Okay, so that is about the 5 sections. Now talking about the cutoffs, I believe that the top score might go around somewhere around 350 plus in this. So JBIMS cutoff could be in the range. It is difficult to predict for that, but I believe that around 340 could be the cutoff for JBIMS, and 99 percentile is going to be somewhere around 300 plus. Okay, so I'll have a detailed analysis in the evening 9:30 p.m. wherein I will discuss all the 100 questions. I've got the sneaked out the response sheet, so not the response sheet but the rough sheet. So I've written all the 100 questions. Okay, so we will discuss all those 100 questions in this slot, and you can possibly get an idea that in which range are you scoring in the paper. Okay, so do watch that video at 9:30 p.m. wherein we will do a detailed analysis, score versus percentile, and the questions that were asked in this slot. So it's done and dusted. All the best to the students who have done great, and don't forget to like this video and watch the video in the evening to predict your score of this examination. Thanks.